Hello, family.
Can you hear me, buddy?
Yep.
All right. What's happening this evening?
Oh, not too much. Figured we could jump on and hang out, you know.
Yeah. Gonna take out this Michigan boy, this Scott man. The hell is his problem? Fucking Kratom.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to jump into YouTube so I can watch it to see if we have any comments.
What's going on, Sarge?
Hey, not too much, Davo.
Hey, well, how's your make out, man? How'd you make out with a storm, Davo?
Hey, Davo, we on live if you want to join. All you gotta do is click the Hangouts.
Right now?
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, we're on now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So we
Trip.
got Jim in the house, got Sarge in the house. How y'all doing?
Doing it, man.
All right, and we are live. So bear with me on occasion when I got to do a check. Y'all know how that goes, about a quarter till or so. I wanted to say something to the some great ideas that a couple of Kratom advocates are talking about, which is that they will go out. They want to give packages to people on the streets. Now, remember, this is something I kind of had talked about. The thing about that is you have to be very careful on doing that, because if you're not licensed to do that, you're going to get yourself in a world of trouble, and it's just going to add into or escalate the existing problem that we are already facing. So we got to be careful on how we plan things and how we do things.
That's right.
You know right now that if you're out there, what they call like getting a peddler's license, if you don't have it, you're going to go to jail. I don't know if you get a fine and jail. I don't know how it works, but if it's something like Kratom, which is a hot topic, oh, you can best believe that's going to be national news.
Had you seen a post of that woman, Linda?
On my channel or somewhere else?
No, on your channel.
Oh,
How the government is trying to manufacture their own Kratom. And it was posted in Reddit.
I could see that. I mean, if you can't beat them, you join them and you take all the profits from them. So yeah, I could see that happening.
That's right. Yep.
U.S. government backed and sponsored AOK Kratom.
Yeah, it'll be okay when they own it.
Darn right. No salmonella ever. No, you ain't got to worry about that, because me, Scott Gottlieb, I say so. It's all good. Did we get someone else join us?
Yes. What up, family? This is Mr. Love. I am. That's all I am. What's going on, guys?
All right, good.
What's going on? I am.
Oh man, slow motion on a Saturday.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad you're doing well, brother. I'm glad you're doing well.
Right on.
So, did you kind of catch what I was just saying, brother, or did you miss what I was saying?
I did. I came in at the very end and I missed it.
Yeah, one of the things that I wanted to say to some of the young Kratom users and advocates is that I'm seeing that they want to go out there and basically give away kratom to people out on the streets and whatnot. Now, I understand that, but you got to realize that that's not a good look to do that because you're not licensed to do that. Leave that to the distributors that have the license that can legally sell and let them do their thing. Don't you go out there selling that stuff because it's just going to make more of a bad light for the overall kratom community overall.
Right. Heard. And that makes sense.
Yep.
Damn.
Is that Dave-O? Or that Jim?
Hey, Dave-O.
That's right. Hey, Trip.
Dave-O, man, I was talking about you all night, brother, man. I was like, man, is he okay? Because I kept looking up at the pictures. They were showing like 900 wires down and all tangled up like a rat's nest. So everything okay?
Yeah, we lost power. There's trees down everywhere. Trees on top of houses. It's crazy. It's probably going to be a week before we get power back.
Oh, shit.
I'm up
near
Boston. I'm up near Boston at my sister's house tonight because my daughter is just so bored at home with no power. They got power up here, no trees.
Gotta go. Hey, you gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? How cold is it at night right now?
It's not bad. It's only like 40, maybe upper 30s right now.
Similar to where we are in Michigan right now, brother. Similar.
Did you get any snow out of it? What'd you get out of it? Anything? Or was it all over here? I didn't even see any radar. It's been crazy.
Yeah, the nor'easter, it did not affect anything our way. Because, a lot of times the nor'easter will combine. Remember the show Arctic? No. The Perfect Storm?
Yeah.
So that was like the combination of, the nor'easter and something else, the cold front that comes down there's a term that comes out of Canada. Yeah, we were fairly mild. Believe it or not, fairly mild.
Good news. Good to hear.
I guess.
But I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, brother.
Yep. So, Sarge, what do you think about my idea of doing the kratom with the old Pedialyte or something like that?
I mean, Pedialyte would work, yeah. Kind of like a little generic juice with water. And all. I mean, that's what you give kids to rehydrate them and all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've heard of people drinking Pedialyte before races, after races, and stuff like that, and it's always done them good instead of Gatorade or Powerade or any of those. So, I mean, technically, it should definitely help keep you hydrated because I know I've kind of had that issue with those little pills that I got, but I wasn't really drinking much at the time either. So I think that mixed with not drinking much is what caused dehydration for me. Because I can't pin it on saying, oh, the kratom did it because I wasn't drinking much anyway at that time. I think I had like a liter of water in 24 hours.
Oh.
Which is like way less than what I normally drink. So.
Yeah. So, are you trying to tell us, Sarge, that you were backed up a little bit, bud?
No, wasn't backed up at all.
Oh, okay.
I had that serious headache going on.
Shoot. Yeah.
And the only time I get anything that's that serious, like a migraine and all, is whenever I'm dehydrated. I mean, I always just look at the back of my palm and see whether it's like super pasty and I can see all the veins. If I can see those, I'm dehydrated already before the symptoms even get there.
Put your palm back up there. Do that again. Yep. See, Harvey Dent says that you're African American. So Harvey said it. So I'm just saying. That's what he said.
Well, I might be African American according to some stereotypes.
Uh-oh. I in love. Did you see that video that Harvey put out about a month ago?
Hell yeah.
He had me rolling.
He's always got me rolling.
Hey,
Yes.
what's going on with that guy? I know that I got notification of a couple of videos. I haven't had a chance to watch of his, but kind of pertaining to, I think he's getting ready to hit the road with his mobile wash. Is this true? Are you guys up on what he's got going on with that?
Yeah. He even has it broke down. What is it, Sarge? The FEMA map? Like of area 1 through what? Something you Sarge will know. Break it down, bro.
Actually,
West.
Awakening was telling a little bit more in depth of it because I haven't really been watching too many of Harvey's stuff. Just, I understand our brother has more than enough issues with all the people attacking him on YouTube and all that. Going off the hip and all that, shooting on stuff before proving it first, one way or the other. And, that's fine. People do that all the time. I definitely do. But when it comes to informational stuff and all, I get all my information up first, and then I make sure I understand it before I go and do anything on it. That's just my personal way of trying to do it. But if I'm just pissed off about something and want to rant and rave, I'll just shoot from the hip, That's just how I do.
Right on.
Especially if it's bullshit. Because I don't like bullshit.
Respect.
Well, and exactly what you just said is respect. And the thing is, you really have to think about it. Harvey had the right pitch, harmony, frequency at a certain time. So the right place, right time. And he really had everyone involved in this. No matter if Winston Stroud or Laura K. Fox or whoever you want to name had, similar ideas, Harvey put it out there. And so, and that put a lot of people together, including all of us right now. All of us sitting here right now, chopping it up from different backgrounds with many different looks. You could actually thank Harvey a little bit just for doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, no doubt about it.
So cheers to you, Harv. If you watch this, if you ain't watching this, I'm coming to beat your butt, man.
That's why I put you guys as featured channels on my channel.
Oh man, thanks.
Harvey and U-Trip.
Well, you see the focus now. I want to see the young bloods. I really want to see the new generation. And that's something that I was just talking about, I Am Love. I know that you're big into this as well. I want to see this new generation come off the twerking, come off the socks, or the pants hanging down. I want to see them get, lit for a cause. I want to see them go someplace that we have never went before.
Yep. And they will be the ones to push the bill. They will be the ones to push the bill. It's a matter of what you said. You want to twerk and be like fucking stuck on stupid, or do you want to seize an opportunity to like genuinely change the fucking world? Because like the climate is definitely one of change currently. And I don't want to dwell or really get shit started about the situation down there in Florida, but you see young people like popping up and really trying to like have their voices heard. You know what I mean? So it's obvious that they do exist. and they are trying to live out their reality, but there's a lot of fuckery in the way. You know, there's a lot of fuckery in the way, and most of it is in the form of us being adults. You know what I mean? In different formats. You know, and blah. Need to roll my splits. Yeah. Yep. You know, Trip, I recently got turned on to a guy. He's down there in Florida. His name is Derek Grace, and he's really on his shit, man. He's on his shit. If you get a chance, check him out. And you can check him out on YouTube, man. Somebody randomly sent me a video, and the video was like his little girl, and she's in fucking elementary school, Trip, and the little girl blindfolded can disassemble and reassemble a fucking firearm. What? Right. That's because her father works with her. That's because, and now it's bigger than just the guns, because like this dude is like put together a curriculum to like genuinely teach his fucking children, and he is like living it out. He's being a living example, and he's on his shit. So,
hey Sarge, write that down, that name real quick for me. I got to do this quick call. You know, I got to do my check, and I'll be back within about 2 minutes. All right, write that name for me, and then I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, please.
Trip multitasking his ass off.
As you.
Hey, Sarge, that brother's name is Derek Grace. I think his last name is Grace.
Grace.
Didn't you share a link with that before?
I probably did.
DEREKGRACE.
I think so. I think he might be even a ERICK, but something close to it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, parenting hood means everything. That's for sure.
Man.
Yeah, you know, I don't like putting stuff up on other people and all that, you know.
Right
but
on.
Our generation, they say a generation is supposed to be like 30-some years, like 36 years, though. If you look at some things, it says 18 years. You know, there's different stipulations almost all the time of what a generation is. But we'll go with our generation between 60 to 30. We'll say that 30-year span there, right? You know what we've failed to keep in schools? Hunter's education. What's required in every state in order to get a firearm nowadays for a youth before they can get a tag to get a deer, a turkey, bear, elk, any of that? Wild boar. What do you have to have before you can get one of those tags?
Sarge, I'm sorry, brother. I do not know.
You must have hunter's education.
That's right.
Come on. Okay.
Now,
actual class, Sarge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You must have that in order to get a hunting permit or a tag, license, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, hold on. Is that state or federal?
That is federal.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Because anybody can get somebody a firearm. Anybody can go out and buy a firearm as long as they don't have a felony. And even with felonies, there's some restrictions on you can get a rifle, but you can't get a pistol, you know, just depending on the severity of the felony, which that's cool. That's fine. Whatever. Everybody should be able to provide for their family in some way, shape, or form. Now, if they're not able to get a job, obviously they need to be able to possibly go hunt to provide food for their family. Or if they're a migrant worker or whatever the case, you know, or disabled like me. But, you know, The best thing about hunter's education is I actually got to go through the class in middle school, 7th grade. Science teacher was our hunter's education person for our district.
Give thanks.
And the nice thing is they don't just tell you where the kill shots are and how to load the weapon. They break the weapon down, and you have to learn about the ammo you're using, the size of the pellets in the shotgun shells, the type of rounds on the end of a bullet, the amount of powder per shell, whether shotgun shell or regular round. And, you know, you have to know about these different types of things because that shows you how to respect them. And the main thing you're going to learn in there is that when you're carrying a firearm and you're walking around, you don't carry it at the ready. You have it pointed down at the ground or you have it up in the air. Finger always off the trigger. This is the real safety. Not here. Not here. Real safety is your trigger finger. I don't care what anybody says. Every gun has at least 2 safeties. The one on the gun and your finger that's on the person. That's what it is. Unless you're using an old revolver, then you've only got one. And that's right there. Pointing at y'all. That's your trigger finger. That's your safety finger. You never put your finger in the trigger well and touch that trigger with the pad of your finger until you're ready to fire that weapon and discharge it. Because as soon as you discharge it, you take responsibility of anything that happens at that point. But the gun can't do shit without you doing it. Now, if you have a bad round and all, there have been accidents out there where one of my family members has dropped 410, if I remember correctly. I don't know, it was some type of shotgun, no rifle. But they dropped it, it hit the butt on the ground, and it fired off a round into the air. So there are accidents that happen. But me personally, I had a Mossberg 500 Sportsman Series. It held, with 1 in the chamber, you could fit 6 in the tube. 7 rounds, 7 shells. I can tell you, with 7 all the way up to 8.5 bird shot, no kick. I could literally just hang it out there with one hand and pull the trigger. No kick at all.
Oh, that's some Clint Eastwood stuff.
But the thing you need to remember, though, if you go to do a shotgun, shotguns are more of home defense stuff or personal defense. Because whenever you get a shotgun, you always check the pattern on it. Take 10 paces back from your target. Just regular paces as you're walking. Don't step off, 36, 48 inches per. Take your normal 10 paces back. Load 1 shell. Pull it up. Pull the trigger. With whatever choke you have in there, because most of them have interchangeable choke now. For full, medium, and none. On a medium choke, 10 paces, my freaking shotgun did a bra pattern. Right here, and the little line right between was taken out. And that was up against a freaking school locker sitting out in the field. If people think that there's no places to go safely shoot a weapon, because really a weapon is just a tool. They want to say weapons kill people.
Nope.
Well, tell me this. What do they always say about the pen?
Mightier than the
sword, right? So let's write some stuff down. Bam, black and white, or blue and white, or whatever the fuck, right? That made it powerful. But you know, with this same pen, I can kill or save a life with it. I can stab somebody in the jugular, in the leg, in the chest, wherever. If I want to kill. If I just want to wound them, I can stab them wherever also. But if I need to save their life, okay, don't use these kind of pens. They don't come apart that well. But you know, ultimately,
you're dead.
You yank the son of a bitch apart. Say somebody got a hell of a choking hazard. You can yank the son of a bitch apart. If you can tell it's stuck right there at the back of their throat and all, and there's no emergency medical people around, or they're having an allergic reaction to something stuck in their throat that they didn't know they was allergic to, and you need to get air down to their lungs, you could, I'm not saying do it, but you could easily take an ink pen and shove it down through the skin. It's not going to be easy to do. So that's one reason I was always told as a kid, always keep a knife on you. You never know what you're going to need it for. Whether it's cutting a piece of twine to tie something up for a minute until you get back to the truck to get some wire to fix a fence, to tie off a calf or something so they can't get the hell out of the damn carry-all so you can get it back up to doctor it. You need to do a tracheotomy. Approximately right there.
Ouch.
Get it.
And, I mean, it's going to fuck the person up. So you need to make sure that they realize you're going to fuck them up. That's through the vocal cords. That's into the throat. Stick the ink pen in there to allow airflow. Or the tube in there. Then you tape it up around it to try to stop the bleeding. Keep them on their front so the blood still comes out instead of going into their lungs and filling them up. But, yeah. You know, people don't realize there's so many things out there that they call weapons, but they're not including everything. Nail clippers. You can jab somebody's eye out with it, can't you?
MacGyver.
MacGyver was one of the favorite shows back in the day.
You know it.
I mean, as simple as a gutter spike. Pound it out. I got a knife out of a gutter spike. Now, would a gutter spike freaking do something? Fuck yeah, it would. Now, will this thing do something? Fuck yeah, it will. I got a blade on this side. I got a blade on this side and here. So, you know, it just is what it is. People don't think about all that. Think of a cell phone. Smash that against somebody's face. It's a weapon. That tempered glass, well, it's supposed to be tempered glass. Could be pane glass. If it is pane glass, you can take that and freaking kill somebody. I mean, they want to say, oh, well, only guns kill people. Well, the gun never killed a fucking person. A person using the gun has killed a person.
Yeah.
A person using a knife has killed a person. But none of that shit did it by itself. They need to hold the people accountable and make the people go out and get the training, the proper training and respect for the stuff around them.
Aren't we the only ones on the planet that commit murder?
Hell no. Animals commit murder.
But don't they do it for a reason or what? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
king of the, the big dog or superiority that way.
Well, they do it for survival,
right?
And all that. They also do it to take leadership in a pack, or over, say, like a lion for a pride. Same type of thing. But it basically be like our politicians out there that literally get away with murder. I don't care what anybody says. I know it happens until they wind up getting it, but I'm not going there. All I can say is Skidmore, Missouri, in broad daylight.
Right.
That's all I can say on that.
Right.
But that's back whenever supposedly, very supposedly, the people revolted back and took charge. And look what happened. A life was lost. Did the guns, knives, pencils, pens, nail clippers, anything like that do the job? Not without the help of a person. At least one. You know?
Yeah. Hey Sarge, what'd you use for medicinal purposes today?
I haven't used anything yet. I've been really itchy about getting up there and opening up the White Delight.
That's what I had today, man.
But I haven't gone out and gotten new bag clips and all to be able to make sure that it's held solid on shut. Because I don't want it to be open to the air and go bad on me.
Yeah.
Because I don't really feel like I'm in enough pain to warrant using the Red MD today. Which is kind of nice because I took that, 2 days ago when I got it?
Shit. It's been lasting more than, what, is it 24 hours? More than that?
Well, to cut off the pain from that day, just from all the that I did the day before cooking and everything, it got my pain tolerance or my pain level back down low enough I can actually manage it without anything.
Awesome.
Because normally I sit at about a 6 to a 7, let's say. Some days it crouches up to an 8, but I've been dealing with this pain since forever, so that's a lot of fucking pain that it has to get to for me to need to do something about it. But whenever it hits up to about a 9, I go ahead and try to take something natural. Now that I got my kratom, I'm good to go.
That's a good thing. Jim, somebody in your family is trying kratom too?
My sister's going to try it.
She's going to try it. She hasn't tried it yet.
She has it on order with Danny.
Ah, okay.
4 days ago, so she should get it any time now.
Yep. Unless it got washed away. No, you're not in Boston. I was going to say maybe it got washed away, man.
No, she moved to North Carolina too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, is I am Love, you still on?
Oh yeah.
Who else? Some good up and comers that are, on the, you don't have to be, they don't have to be under 18, but let's just say 18 or better, or 18 or older, that's actually putting out some good information, conscious, and maybe we ought to support, you know what I'm saying? You got any names?
Let me think.
And while you're thinking about that, what was the first name? Because I didn't get a chance. Did you write that down, Sarge?
I'm going to send you a link.
Okay.
You have a video that was put up with his name in it.
Okay. I see it up there. All right. So I'm serious. I want to get this. I want to be able to everybody hit this on the 360. 360 degrees, man. We
connecting.
We only got one portion.
Start networking and connecting with a broader range of people.
Yeah. And the first thing is we send them, they go over towards people that are computer friendly, like Sarge and Jermaine and Pocket, Ekran, those kind of people. Don't send them my way because they're gonna look at me like, man, you stuck in 1960. Get this brother out of here.
Yeah. Why is my grandfather talking to me, man?
Right. Granddad, you know what I'm saying? That's granddad talking. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. No.
Hey, we had Ekran sitting over there in the video typing away.
He's on now?
I believe so. Yep. I just told him
if
he wants to.
Heck yeah. What does it take? We can take 10, right?
Yeah.
Get on Huggy Bear. Huggy Bear still up against that doggone 5G tower or what?
I think he probably had to work today or something.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Saturday? Did he? Oh, he did say he may have to work Saturday. Pick up some hours.
Yeah. I'm just going to shut my camera off real quick. Got to help my partner out. Turn my mic off while I go help him with his computer.
Roger. Yeah. Yeah, so anybody else subscribe to some young, up and comers? Because you guys know I've already sent you the link to Tim Revids.
I was just put one out today. Tim did.
Yeah.
Put out a couple. I subscribed to him too.
I love the energy. Go ahead.
No, I was just asking what was his name.
Oh, is Tim Revids, Revids, and he's into the Kratom community, but you can tell that his eyes are opening up each and every day a little bit further, and that's what I like to see,
Right.
He was so confident about what he was talking about that I don't know if I think you guys probably know that the actual news team visited his house and he did a news article with them. So that was pretty special right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for him.
No news channels banging on my door. Oh no.
All right.
Hey, you guys, I got to move this inside. I'm getting pretty cold out here. It's nice to see you.
Brother. Okay,
Thanks
brother.
for having me.
Yep, we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, that's right.
Glad you're
Ciao for
glad
now.
you're all right.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks, Jim. Bye now.
See ya.
Peace, bro.
Somebody's doing it. That must be Sarge doing the effects.
I think that's when somebody cancels out, they drop like that.
Ah.
Caught me chilling in Nantown.
You know, I'll be chilling till 7 a.m. and then I'll be on the road from 7 a.m. till about 9 a.m. and got to do it again tomorrow.
Man, that sucks so far away, man. That's crazy.
Well, it's looking like that's going to change, where I'll be in a different region, so that way I won't have to go so far.
Yep.
Which is good, because honestly, I don't know if I told you before, it's the going home part is starting to get to me. Driving to work, not an issue. It's just driving home. I just get in those, those moments where I'm snapping, a little bit.
Hell yeah, not out. Like, you've been at it all night. For what you do what, 12, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's a lot of, and I mean, it's physical, but it's also a mental thing. And when your brain gets tired, man, be cool behind that wheel on that drive home, man.
Yeah, trust me, brother. I play the whole, the window down, turn the rate, try to get a little groove going with a nice song, and just something to keep me up.
Yeah. Yeah. A trick that a partner of mine taught me. She used to work really stupid hours and come home, and sometimes she'd be coming home, it'd be dark. Sometimes she'd be coming home and it'd be light outside, but she'd have to put the car in park at stoplights, because and that was part of the training for her job. You feel me? Because people's brains would be so fucking tired, you liable to think you sitting at a stop sign or a stoplight and your ass can pass. I mean, because it does. I mean, when you pass out, you just pass out. There's no I'm gonna put the car in park now and pass out. You just pass the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, Trip, man. Definitely, I'm feeling the push on getting that at the next generation of young minds and their fresh energy and them being able to utilize their time with something that's more conducive and constructive towards support of the whole, our collective, not necessarily our collective, but our collective humanity, And there's another. You were asking me if there was anybody else who I kind of had in mind. Well, I've been getting saturated in this Forex game, and there's been a young guy who I came across. His name is Akil Stokes, but he is a very intelligent young guy who knows his fucking finance. And he knows how to work with money. He knows the science behind money, and he is really about that action. And he's another person who, because our community of people, we lack financial literacy. And because we lack financial literacy, we don't know shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. We know money, but we don't know money like they know money. That's why we're adults, and some of us are adults and still don't fucking know anything about money. You know what I mean? As I'm speaking to the choir, you guys know. I mean, there are plenty of grown ass people who don't know jack shit about money. Don't know nothing about the system of how it really operates, what it really is, what it is not, and we need to be able to have that conversation, but we can't have that conversation if we don't know shit. And Akito is a young guy who definitely has that knowledge, and he has a very down to earth space about himself. You know what I mean? He's not a high and mighty. He's not even really that super turned up. He's not mundane and subdued by any means, but he's just a real level-headed kid. You can tell. And when I say kid, I mean he's probably somewhere 24, maybe at the oldest, 25 at the oldest.
Yeah.
My son.
That's your son's age, you said?
Yeah, it's the YouTube site, brother.
Yeah, Akil, I think he spelled it AKILSTOKES, and he's like he's a money kid, and so he deals with Forex.
Yeah, I want to do myself, so that's great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right on point. Glad you brought that up. That's excellent.
Yes, thank you for that.
Make some money. Let's do it.
Money.
Should we do Money Boys chant?
Money.
Oh,
You gotta start.
I feel
You gotta start from the beginning, Sarge.
I know my rights. I know my rights reserved.
Oh shit.
I'm feeling amazing. How y'all feeling today?
Now that you're talking, I feel like shit. Man, you know what? We got beefs and whatnot. You know, it's some beefs that go on about some crazy stuff. But you know what? What's really going on is the fact that we over here are trying to protect the people. That's what it's all about. If someone goes a little bit off target and they're starting to be a wolf, you know, there needs to be elders or people that are in that position to be able to at least chastise them to go back in the right direction. You know, you don't need the police, you don't need the judges, you don't need no district attorney. All you need is some, you know, supposedly the family talking to
guidance from the elders, right? Absolutely.
Exactly. Yep.
Everybody's so sensitive now, though. You can't even get. That's a whole issue. Like you can't say nothing to nobody. Everybody got their got their underwear and their ass cracked, you know. And it's like, hey man, my underwear been in my ass cracked before too. Relax. You feel me? Like relax. Like, you know, because these, you know, and especially with our elders, man, because God damn it, like that's what they're here for. Like, and we need to be having that conversation, catching that game from them. I don't want you around me if you can't check me. And I'm not no joke, Trip. So sometimes you gotta pull a fucking leash on a pit bull, make the pit chill. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. But like, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna push. Why? Because I'm young, I'm viral, I'm smart, I'm strong, I'm built for this shit. You dig me? And like, but that doesn't mean that I'm not open to hearing, to listening, to catching game from the world around me, man. And we gotta, and I'm a sensitive motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. I am a sensitive person. But I'm not so sensitive that a motherfucker can't say something to me to check me if I'm out of pocket. Come on, man.
Right.
You said you love me. You gotta be able to check me because I'm gonna check you. Believe that.
Absolutely. And if I haven't had a chance to tell you, brother, man, congratulations on what you are doing and achieving and reaching some of your personal life goals, man. I say, like, again, you're younger than me. And so I'm saying that's a plus right there. You got the young blood in you. Go for it and keep doing what you're doing, man.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. We got and you know, man, just like my eyes was on you guys, like you know, we got eyes on us, man. And like I don't ever want them to be like, why you didn't show me, why you didn't say nothing. Like I can't face that conversation, man. I don't want to face that. I can do it, I just don't want to. So little brother, get down, let's do this.
You know what though, I am love. You know what? You were actually what is that?
Just joined in.
Biddies!
Mr. Biddies is in the building.
I want big.
Hello.
I want Bitcoins.
That's right.
But
How's everybody doing?
if you can remember, I Am Love was one of the originals when Harvey, Mike, myself, and Jermaine did a panel, and you were on that panel, and a lot of people don't remember that you were on there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I remember though.
He said, but I do.
Yep, no doubt.
Right on.
Did you know that, Sarge?
Huh?
Get that. What you eat, man?
I'm eating
that Kratom
stuffing.
Oh man, that looked like ice cream and a cigarette, bro. Come on.
It sure did. It looked like ice cream and a cigarette.
Ew.
Cigarette.
This is cream cheese, sausage, and shredded cheese mixed together. Jalapeno popper stuffing.
All right.
That is G'd up.
Speaking about the fight, speaking about the, Bitcoins, how things going in the Bitcoin world, brother?
It's going good, man. Everything's bouncing back. There's probably going to be a little bit of retracement happening shortly. And then to the moon. It's springtime, so for the last 4 years, anyways, all of the cryptos. I haven't checked the indexes, but all of the cryptos have risen around this time. So we're going into that wave.
Any altcoin? What altcoin should I be having my eyes on right now?
Honestly, I look at the cryptocurrencies that, the governments, the central banks, the feds, the ones that they're trying to keep the Americans and the Chinese out of, those are the ones I attack. Here's the thing. The system that's been built, this whole beast system, there's nothing we can do. It's already been revealed through the Bible and Revelations and everything. We're living through those times right now. There's a lot of information and things happening right now. Just get rich off of the ones that they're going to be manipulating the most and making that quick cake off of, the big technologies, VR, anything that has to deal with controlling and working governments and workplaces. So you have Sophia TX, something like that. No matter what, to be honest, man, Ethereum might be bigger than Bitcoin. Okay, just because of the use of it in the application. Okay, the way that you guys already know how central banks work. So picture them being able to have control over the whole humanity digitally. Everybody's all. If you take Wi-Fi away from us right now, we will riot. You understand what I'm saying? So I look at the ones. What are the ones that they're going hard in? What are the ones when they're in ICO stage? What are the ones they really, really try to keep the citizens out of? You know what I'm saying? Like now, to even get into ICO, you gotta have your picture ID up to your face. You gotta drop some blood, send that in. You gotta you know what I mean? It's ratchet. Or if you're in the U.S., I'm not too sure what they're doing with China because I don't know how they run things. But now you have to be a accredited investor in the U.S., meaning you have to have over $1 million in assets to even get in on the private level.
The ICOs. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
they
so
moved
what is
in.
everybody doing to circumvent that? You got to go through like brokers to get involved with them.
No. This isn't like Forex. When you get into the crypto space, it's you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And and see that, I mean, it has to be you, right? Because they want each and everything accounted for and controlled. And so we already have social security numbers. We already have cell phone numbers. That's another way. That's actually a really huge way because they know people do not leave their cell phones. You know what I'm saying? But it's not good enough. The blockchain is good enough. And so we're moving into, dangerous times if you're in the wrong position in life, and you're moving into a peaceful time if you're in the right position in life. And like, no matter what, the beast system is going to do what it's got to do. It's been prophesied. So all we got to do is just move along with it and capitalize. And don't be going through the fucking flame in 2019, 2020. You do not want to be working 3 jobs, 2 jobs, or on any type of government assistance going into blockchain era. You don't want to be. You want to be as free as possible. You want to have assets spread out and diversified. And you want to have that knowledge.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Man, that's
awesome. How you feel about that, man? Because I know you guys are, like, your background, you guys already been in this arena. You know what I'm saying? And so you guys just have to just understand the blockchain technology, how they want to use it, and it'll instantly connect. You know what I'm saying? And you'll kick ass in this blockchain era. Like, you honestly, if enough people are awake, we can really recreate everything through the blockchain. But we're allowing the wrong people to handle this. So.
Good point. That's deep right there. Good point.
Yeah. I'm good, man. Keep going, man. I'm about to go do something real quick. I'm listening, all right? All right. Oh,
all right.
wait. I got a question on the Forex thing. How you guys doing? You understand the lot sizes and stuff?
We still researching and all,
Okay.
Trying to see how we can do everything ourselves.
Okay.
Without having to possibly use a broker for the family and all that. Less money going out percentage-wise to other people, the more money the family has together. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know how you get around not using a broker.
Oh, you can actually trade yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you still have a facilitator to make the trades through, but it's whether you use a facilitator and a broker, or you just use the facilitator.
Nice. Okay. Sweet sauce. You guys
checking them trends out.
Trends. That's how they trade, man. The trend is your friend. But you guys check out babypips.com.
Oh, let me write that one down.
Yeah, that one's good. And
say that one again, brother. Baby what?
Babypips.com.
Pips. Okay. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've given them a little bit of insight on the whole pips and baby pips, explaining what they is from what you explained to me before.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, honestly, really, when you're talking about a pip, you're really just like, it's like Bitcoin, right? It's got little bitty Satoshis, right? And so every dollar or every fiat's got a pip. So this is the increments 2 spaces to the right of a penny. Or if you're talking about gold or Japanese pairs, it's just the second number to the right of the decimal. But that, you'll get into that. So you'll learn all that. Babypips.com is free. Good course. I mean, in depth. And it's the only thing it doesn't have videos. So if you're more of a visual learner, you want videos, seeing people work and do all that type of stuff. There's YouTube and other outlets. I want to actually be like trying to play some secret training, that we have probably in the back, in the Discord.
Yeah.
Saturdays and Sundays are probably the best days because the markets are either shut down or really, really slow, not picking up yet. And so that's the best time to really be like pumping in training. And then Tuesdays through Fridays, like the best days of trading.
Yeah.
Right. So
Sounds good.
all right. I want like a good time though where we can really maximize the viewage on that. I'm trying to get our laptop just got broke, the babies are wild. So we have to get like another laptop and computer and stuff. Otherwise I would be like recording it and going down that way. So but if I can know what time is good for you all on Saturday and Sundays.
What time is it? Okay, so like 7:00 is what time your time? Because I'm on Eastern time. So what would 7 be for you?
6. I'm over near Chad. I'm in Houston.
Okay. So that would be 8. No.
It'd be 6.
Trying to think. 9.
No, 7 Eastern is 6 here.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, we're behind.
All right. So are you trying to, like, on Saturdays when were you already doing something like with reality around like early? Is it early in the morning or what?
No, like we were going to be doing something around like 2 a.m. Eastern. But like
Okay.
we just can't even link up, man. It's getting wild, We're just like, I'm busy, he's busy. You know what I'm saying? So
I heard he was going in hard.
he's going in hard, man. Like Neil probably times 100, man.
Yeah.
I ain't been outside 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I mean that's how it is, right? Like you don't.
What time's good for you?
Like the things. What time is good for me? Man, on Saturday, early like 6 through 9.
That works for me.
That works.
That works for me. What about you, Sarge?
Just let me know the day before.
In the morning, you can do that, or is it, or were you thinking nightly?
For me, I don't care when. Just let me know a day before so I can actually plan for it, and
right.
Also, I know whether or not I have any prior engagements. Like tomorrow morning, I gotta be up at freaking 9:30, or probably 9 o'clock to go get the royal thrones out of one person's garage and haul them down to another person's garage. It is crazy.
Have fun with it, man. I ain't moving nothing.
I heard it.
Shoot. But luckily, the thrones ain't as heavy as everything else. There's what, like the regular thrones, like over there for Her Majesty and all that would be. Because these things are made out of like 2x4 and styrofoam.
Oh my God. Styrofoam?
Yeah, they got styrofoam on the outside of the 2x4s or 4x4s, whatever they have for the legs, to where they could actually whittle it to the shape that they wanted and then spray paint it gold. So it'd cut down the weight of it. Kind of fancy.
I'm gonna have to get y'all a little something better than that, man.
Well, they was made by one of the past monarchs and gifted to the court or donated to the court and all. And they were like, okay, this stuff is the stuff we're going to use from now on. If something happens to it, get out the spray paint. Good to go. I mean, hell, I got plenty of gold spray paint outside. I painted my damn van gold with rattle cans. That was interesting.
Right. What Jermaine has my personal information, and I have to, you have to send me a text sometime. Or do you already have my info? You got my info?
No, I don't have your info.
Okay. Just get with Jermaine, and he'll pass it down to you so we can chop it up some more.
Right on. Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Whenever you guys start the information sessions, like I definitely would like to participate instead. And I mean, I'm more hip on Forex, but like it's just because like it's because Forex became more tangible to me. I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like when Bitcoin just recently retraced, if it would have broke $5,000, I was gonna get back in. I was gonna get in. I really was. I was gonna really go all in on the crypto. But I've just been kind of playing the peripheral of it, and I went ahead and jumped full blown on the Forex shit. So, I definitely want to be a part.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. See, yeah, with trading Bitcoin, the actual Bitcoin, or any other cryptocurrency on any crypto exchange that you're on, I mean, you just use the same charting as Forex. And instead of like getting 5 or 10 or 50 pips here, you just get whatever increments you're trying to get out of the trade and go on about your business, and you just keep compounding that the same way that you're doing Forex. So I don't even really look at prices anymore. I just look at what's trending, what's going on, where can I get in at. That's it. And you just grab it.
Where can I get in and get out of it at?
That's it.
Yeah.
No emotions.
Give thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, if we next Saturday. What's next Saturday? I hope that's not the 15th of those yet.
That's the 10th.
The 10th. So next Saturday.
St. Patty's Day?
Nah. Next Saturday we can do that. Definitely, so I can play some videos. That's like the best time on the weekends, will be like that early morning, wee hours type of time. And then through the week, if anybody's free, we can run through some stuff like it'll probably have to be around 3 a.m. ish Eastern.
Yep.
Around that time. Yeah. Get some live trading in, watch some people do some live trading. Oh, I met I met some cool people, and they're on Twitch. Do you guys know what that platform is? If I say Twitch,
I've heard of it.
Okay, basically, it started out as Justin TV. It got revamped. They turned it into Twitch TV, and it's been like a big driving force for gamers, professional gamers, or amateurs, or just people going to go watch championships and tournaments that can't actually go to, Saul or somewhere and go watch it. They can watch it right here on their phone or at their home, right, and be there. But it's huge. It's huge. It's not bigger than YouTube as far as users, but all the big shit goes down there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a portion on there is called In Real Life, and so it doesn't deal with gaming at all. And people do like shit, like girls be painting their bodies, man, and just like getting donations, making thousands of dollars a day doing stupid shit. Like it's crazy. But
Use
like
the peanut butter paint, please.
Yeah. There's a crypto channel on there, and there's some pretty cool traders, just giving out some valuable information. So
Right on.
I'll try and leave a link somewhere for you guys. What's a good channel for me to put that link in? Just the Forex channel?
Cryptocurrency education down there in Freedom Repossession.
Okay.
Yeah.
First for me. Yeah, they're pretty dope though.
Smartest thing. Or crypto training.
Okay. Yo, I got mad clothes, bro. Like we just washed everything. When I say mad clothes, I'm talking about mad clothes to fold, bro. It's everywhere. I gotta go through and throw stuff away. Like this is the throw stuff away and get everything right room. Crazy.
All right. Well, I think we've been streaming for over an hour now, according to YouTube.
Oh,
so I think I'm gonna cut this off.
All right, brothers.
Yeah, you should, man. All right, I'll see you guys.
I appreciate all the information. Thank you for all the info.
Great chat.
I know I missed some good stuff, man. This is gonna be recorded, right?
Yeah, this is live on YouTube right now, so it's recorded back to where people can go in and watch it and hear what we're talking about.
All right, cool beans. Link me up, man.
Link it.
I've dropped the links.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I don't know. I touched on a Google link. I was just like, hey, let me see if they still here. Nice. I'll see it though. You gonna put it in the Freedom?
Yeah, I think I did. I think I dropped it in Freedom.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm in the wrong damn chat. Jump to present because I went to look for that thing. Yeah, it's in Freedom. Main chat.
Okay. Man,
talking everything with Family Kratom and more.
Y'all got me here on live, man. Thousands and millions of viewers, and I'm all crusty. I just got out the shower. I was like, no lotion. I don't give a shit, man. I'm just about to go fold these clothes on my shit. Oh my god. All right, man. I'll see you guys though. I got a lot to do.
All right. Take it easy.
See you later.
All right, brothers.
Yo.
See y'all on the flip side.